Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. The court is on a 10-minute break in the beginning of the in limine oral arguments that commenced the morning of April 9th, 2025. It is live streamed. Hopefully that you're having an opportunity to watch along. I want to address some of the in limine motions that have already come before the court. The court started with 3 of the motions: inflammatory evidence, use of the word M for unaliving, and also the terms psycho and socio and add paths to that. Judge Hippler didn't seem very impressed with the arguments, because when we found out what he meant, I think, when he basically said, look, I don't know what something is in terms of inflammatory evidence until I see it. And any attorney that is appearing in his courtroom, he's expecting, will not try to throw in words to prejudice Mr. Kohberger or to confuse the jury. And he set that expectation, and I think that it really helped to streamline some things that happened afterwards. But it looks as though these 3 are going to be denied. And then he went through a few more of the in limine motions, including the state's motion for family members in the courtroom. And this really focused a lot on Mr. Kohberger's family. Ms. Taylor got up and talked about the fact that Mr. Kohberger has video conferences frequently with his family, that his family supports him, loves him, is devastated, is not intending to help the state in any way in their case against him. And the only reason that they're not in the courtroom is financial reasons. They're across the country. They're financially not able to be in the courtroom per Ms. Taylor, or they would be. And she implored the court to use a little bit of heart and to recognize that the family is devastated by what's happened to their son, and they want to be in the courtroom, and they want to also be able to show the jury that he has support. And Ms. Taylor said that by a certain time, and the jury is going to see who's in the courtroom. And she doesn't want the impression perhaps made that Mr. Kohberger has no one to support him. So therefore, a question came up from Judge Hippler, who asked the state, are you really going to be calling family members? And could it possibly be done at the beginning of the case so that they don't have to be sequestered? The talk came up regarding this Amazon purchase, that it was a family account, and that there might be, the judge opined, a possibility that a family member may need to be called regarding that. He didn't know, but he just basically had asked if there's any possibility that the state could go, even out of sequence, to get the family members that they intended to call in early so that they could be in the courtroom for the rest of the trial. There was some information that came out, which I thought was really interesting, on the Sheriff Duke stop of Mr. Kohberger in Moscow. This body cam stop where he was stopped for speeding, it turned out to be a ticket that was given for him not wearing a seatbelt. And we learned here for the first time that Mr. Kohberger had questioned, why are you asking me to give you my telephone number, and some other questions, and the defense was concerned that this could turn out to be that he was trying to hide something. So that was interesting information, I thought, that came out regarding that particular alibi, or that particular in limine motion. There were a few others that were entertained. We're going to be doing a wrap up over the weekend to go over further of them, but I think that what the court has done, just by looking at these, I think that he's handled not the easier ones, but there's some that are, I believe there's going to be a lot of hotly contested going back and forth issues, the alibi defense, the issues regarding the AT&T timing records, and so forth. And that he may be waiting to get to a little bit later on, wanting to get, for want of a better term, the simpler ones first. We're going to wait and see. As of right now, I want to get off here so I can get back and watch the continuation of the hearings. For now, this is Kathy. Thanks for joining us today.